kill him right off the bat.
It's time to get magical.
Hey, what's up, unicorns? Going here. We are back for Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition, the first game. Now, the way I'm playing this one is going to be slightly different. Also, I apologize for like the shirt. I know it's probably not the most like appropriate thing to wear all the time, but it's honestly really comfortable. And I'm really lazy today. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, so we're gonna play this. But they're gonna play the no armor challenge. So basically, how it's gonna go is rules are I can't wear any armor, no helmets, no anything. I am allowed rings and shields, because shield is an armor, especially because it can only protect so much. But if I take an actual hit, it can't really protect me as far as damage goes. I am allowing rings in this run through, just purely because later on, when it gets a lot more difficult, I will need anything I can get to really help push that in. So that means we're gonna have to figure out a class and how to do it. So I'm going to enter a character's name. I have my okay, hold on. Oh, I had to type this in. I remember that. Let's just do that. That way it's quick and easy. Okay. Male. Class. Let's go knight. Gift. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go black fire bombs because we have a plan. Physique. I'll see what I am. Just I'd say I'm not saying I'm slim. I'm not very slim though. Face probably the best I'm gonna get. Now this one actually kind of like swept back. Whatever. Color. Dark red. It's not really because it's like I'm more of a red. Is red? That's red. Dark red. I'm kind of not like that exactly, but okay. Now, the reason why we're gonna go with a knight is because a knight has he starts off at the lowest. He starts off at level 5. He doesn't start off like a higher level, so it's easier to customize his stuff. Because the biggest thing we want to avoid is I'm gonna be using probably a strength build for the weapons and everything, and I'm also needing a lot of life and endurance because I gotta basically be relying on my shield and my life to take any hit. So if I take a hit, I gotta be relying on my life to absorb all my damage. Face. I have to choose a face. Okay, so commoner, cool. And so we'll just head in with these settings. So yeah, basically I need a knight because he's the most malleable character to work with.
In the age of ancients.
I've already seen this cutscene 1,000 times, but I'll be quiet, let you guys watch it.
Shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees.
Okay, apologize. I was going to watch it, and I know it's probably upsetting to some of you guys. If you guys want to watch it, look it up. I just realized that cutscene kind of goes on for a while, and I don't want to spend like the first, 10 minutes of this making a character and then doing that. So we'll just kind of... So what you missed is a knight dropped a key from up there. Protect me. Okay, now, first things first. All this gotta go. Okay. No armor at all. Like I said, I'm allowing rings. I'm allowed weapons and shields. Now, don't I look gorgeous? Look like some beef jerky. Okay. So, no armor, which means I have to basically take any brunt of any damage, which means I have to be very careful with what I do. Now, okay. I'm sure there's some people who are wondering, like, why am I starting with the first game and not like the last game? It's honestly just because I recently beat the entire game with all the DLC with a friend while streaming, and I really liked it. So also, it's the first game where I know this is probably one of the better ones I know. I know this one. Oh, I thought that was the way around. I know this one, and I know the third one, probably the best. So I'm doing this one. No armor challenge. I am doing a no armor challenge on the third game on my stream on Mixer. I believe I have it linked down below. So, okay, rest at it. Okay, like I said. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and Okay, does that open from the side? Okay, so here's how this works. If you kill this boss right on the first encounter you meet him at, the Silent Demon's gonna drop down. You're supposed to run around and kill him, and you find your weapon and your shield. But instead, I'm gonna kill him right off the bat. And basically, we're gonna go ahead and kill him. Bam! And if you kill him right off the bat, you are rewarded with the Demon's Grey Hammer. Nice. Now, and humanity, which I am going to use item. Shaplunk. That way, next time I'm at a bonfire, light that sucker up and turn me back to human. Will this one let me do it? Nope. Unfortunate, but that's okay. And another rules too. I am allowed to use help, so I am allowed to summon phantoms. This isn't going to be like it's just going to be just me by myself run. No, I'm going to be allowing myself the courtesy of doing that. Now, this does protect 100 physical, and that's the biggest thing I gotta have is because I'm trying not to take any damage. So this is gonna be one of the biggest helps. Okay, so let's run up and catch up to him. Okay, so it's not gonna let me kill him with just the weapon I have. It wants me to grab this broadsword. So good thing is I am gonna be able to roll exceptionally quick because I have no armor. The problem is when I start getting heavier weapons, I will have to raise my weight carrying, but I think that gets raised with my endurance in this one, which is also another reason why this is going to be a little easier, is because I also am going to get the more I raise my endurance, the more it raises my equipment load, which means I can have a heavier shield and sword, and it won't affect me. Like, I'll be able to roll like it's still nothing, which is good because, you know, I'm definitely going to need that. I'm going to be doing all the DLC and all that stuff. I'm not going to skip anything. This challenge is not to see how fast I can beat the game like this. The challenge is to see if I can completely beat the game without armor.
I'm done. All done.
Okay, this guy said I'm going to help him out. Okay, you give me some Estus flask and the keys.
No.
Cool. I think I have to come back and kill him later. Okay, I got my Estus flasks. Cool. So now we got flasks. So, all that stuff. So he died. Take care of him. Okay. I'm gonna use this key. Get out of here. Okay. So it's gonna keep this on that because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, like I said, and I will be cheeky. I'm not gonna lie. There are some times where I will use like a bow to get an advantage on an enemy, and that's not purely because like I'm not doing that because I want to be cheap. Actually, thinking I should have been a pyromancer just because I could have gotten the pyromancy spell. You know, I'm not trying to cheap out this gameplay. I'm not trying to like, you know, make this any less more, you know, of a challenge. I just want this to be possible. So there are times where I'm like, especially using a bow to shoot an enemy. That way, I aggro one at a time. Because if I have to take multiple at a time, it might be increasingly difficult. Okay, it's locked. I'll have to come here later on. But that's not locked. Okay, so normally you get the key from killing the demon right here. You'll get the big key. But since I already killed him, it doesn't give me the key because it needs me to get my flasks. So the demon isn't here. You'll usually drop down and actually attack the demon, and it gives you explanation. So if you hear that stomping down below, that's from below us right here. There's another silent demon right below us, which is way harder. He is like stupid hard to kill later on, which we'll get to. Water. Usually I drink a lot of soda on this when I'm playing, and I realize that's a really terrible healthy thing to do. Like terribly like unhealthy thing, I should say. So yeah, so what I'll be doing from now on is I'll be trying to drink some water. See that little nest over there? That's how you can transfer back from here to the Asylum Demon. If you come here before, you get the ability to transport, you know, out of here. Okay, I'm seeing if there's any items I miss. I miss items all the time, so I apologize. This isn't a walkthrough where I'm gonna show you where everything is, because honestly I'm gonna miss a lot of things. So don't expect this to be a I know where everything is walkthrough. I've played this a lot, but I still don't know this as well as other people.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
And he's gonna
To
fly me.
leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Like I said, I am gonna be beating every boss. I'm not gonna skip anything. I'm gonna go through the list and, you know, bosses that you should beat in order. Like I will go from one area to the next. Even if I have to pull up on my phone, I will make sure that I don't miss anything. Like I'm not gonna skip to the end as fast as humanly possible. No, I got the Artorias DLC. I will be doing, and if there are bosses that I cannot beat and that are impossible, that are optional, I will then skip them. But I will try for you guys. Okay. So this is how we're gonna look. We're basically just gonna be naked with a loincloth. This is us.
What?
Just talk to everybody, exhaust dialogue, because that usually gets you whatever you get your items, gets you things you need. Okay, so items keep on us. We're definitely gonna keep the black fire bombs in general, because I should have been a pyromancer. Thinking about it, that would have been smarter. I can become a pyromancer. I can get a pyromancy flame later. Won't be that hard. Just thinking about it, because probably would have been a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and kindle this. Okay, so this has already been kindled to 10. Okay, did not know that. Unfortunate. That's okay. I'll just kindle it. Kindle the next one I have, as long as I don't die. So I haven't done a no armor challenge with this game in particular. I've done it with the I've started doing it with the third one, and it's already hard. Like I haven't died as much yet, but it's also the beginning of my playthrough with that one. So I apologize for being really sniffly. I have really bad. My allergies are really bad right now, and I don't want to take like a Benadryl and then be out, like passed out. Okay, so this guy is a traitor that we might kill later. Okay, trying to think of what all do we need, just because I want to get everything I can. I don't think I quite need anything from this area over here. But I'm just want to grab items, just that way, like, I can get a good start. Like souls, like, especially souls and all that stuff. Like, I didn't level up at the bonfire before I left. That's good thing to remember. Okay, I see, like, right here. Good to double check, look down, up here. It's right here, there's going to be some items. Items that we could definitely use. I don't need anything from here that I can think of. It's mostly, like, cracked red eye orbs if I want to invade, which I definitely don't. That's the biggest problem. Is I'm going to definitely deal with invaders. Morning Star Talisman. So when I deal with invaders, that's going to be my biggest issue, because I'm going to be dealing with a player who has definitely more advantages over me because of armor, like armor restriction. Like, because I don't have armor, I'm going to basically be a really easy target for people. Lord's Talismans are going to be good for mimics. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to come this way and not not do what I just did with the skeletons. I don't want to fight these guys. Okay, so I just realized that they take no damage whatsoever, so I'm going to go ahead and say no to that. Okay, so yeah, so they're gonna follow me. I don't know how far they'll follow me. Hopefully not that far, but we'll see. Looks like they're still following me. Okay. just this guy, I think I can handle him. Okay, if it's just this guy, I could take him out. Okay, so I got him. So now let's take care of him. Okay, this might take a little longer than I'd like it to, but we'll just whittle down their health as I can. It's all in the name of... Okay, do I have a parry? I do have a parry. I don't want to risk it. Yes, I do. Okay, maybe you can't parry skeletons. Not sure if that. Because parry would lead to criticals. I'm sure... I know there are certain things that cannot be parried. Ooh, blood loss. Oh, they do bleeding. That's, okay, let me get that drink my bottle of syrup. He was trying to parry me right there. And he missed. I think it was just because I was heavy hitting. Okay, so we're good. Got everything we needed. We didn't die, surprisingly. So level up. So we want to definitely raise our vitality a little bit, but we definitely want to make sure our strength we don't neglect on either. Just because we want to get to where we have enough health, but we can't forget strength. So how many souls do we have? We have these. I don't know how many souls those give me, but I'm gonna use them just because I have faith that I won't die as much as I think I will. Okay. Okay, so now it's time to move on. So the first place we gotta go is to kill the the Taurus, and get a Drake sword. Oh, I messed that up. That's another thing too. If I can get good at parrying, like it's gonna be risky in this playthrough particularly. Oh. See, I gotta work on that, but I can't take too many hits. Okay, I gotta lure him out right now. I gotta lure him out, but I gotta lure him out like away from the fire bombs. Okay, I'm gonna try to learn to get really good at parrying. It's been a while since I've parried in this game a bunch, so it's gonna take a bit. Soul of the Undead. Oi. Okay, so and we get this guy to come down here. I'm really trying my best not to deal with a bunch of people I don't have to. Okay, come on. Okay, wait, I'm gonna get something from down there too after this. I'm not passing up the area quite yet. I'm just killing all these guys to make sure that I don't have any of them try to kick me off or hit me when I'm trying to jump. Okay, now. Wait. Okay, now I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna change my controls real quick because I personally, E settings. Let's see. Options. Might be in key settings. Key settings. Huh. Well, isn't that just well, that's just upsetting. So I can't change it, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to time it really good. Okay. What I usually like to do is because what you do is you have to hold B to run, and then you have to tap it to jump in the middle of running, which you have to time it really well with your run. That makes sure you get it all properly correct. So it's a little bit more difficult. What I like to do is I like to get that Ring of Sacrifice, keeps my souls in case I die. That way if I'm doing anything risque, I can put it on and save myself some time. The only bad thing I don't like about this game compared to the other two is you only get 2 ring slots instead of the 4, which is definitely going to be a hindrance. Because I'd like to have 4 because I could throw like the ring that gets me more souls on and stuff like that, but I'm definitely going to have to sacrifice extra souls for protection and such. But yeah, it's just that like in the other games you have to click down the left thumbstick, so it's easier to time that jump without like killing yourself, which I prefer. So we're gonna come here. Okay. Now, if this was a no-hit challenge, I didn't have to worry about a shield, and I would dual hand. Or if it was like a no shield, like I'm granting myself the ability to use a shield because, especially because of that ring rule. That's another one of the reasons why I'm giving myself a shield, because if I had 4 rings, I could really stack a bunch of abilities that would help me out. Like, to where like not having a shield wouldn't be as bad of a thing. Because I could have like, oh, I got protection and I have other rings and rules that are not too big of it, like a pain. But I'm gonna remember what's over this way. I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit. Oh. Okay. So I just came up from this way. Yep. Okay. So, but basically that the ring rule is just so I can survive a little longer. I mean, if it was like a no ring, no items, I'm just going in with like what I have, that'd be different. But it's like this. No, this is just to see if I can make it without having that extra added armor, which means I have to just basically decrease the amount of hits I take in every boss fight, like by a lot. Like I can't do stupid things. Like if a boss is swinging like a madman at me, I have to be careful not to take the hits, because that's where I'm going to receive a lot of damage. Hello. See, there's a strategy to kill him, but it takes literally forever to do it. So I'm not going to do it personally, just because, just on preference to the fact that it literally, so what you're basically playing, you jump up, you hit it with an arrow, you know, all that such. Okay, ow. Short sword, cool. I don't know if that's better than my broadsword. So what we're going to do is going to come up here, and up here. Okay. So, as I was saying though, you're basically, it's just like, I'm not gonna make this way harder than it needs to be on myself. I'm gonna make it kind of easy, so that way I'm not gonna freaking hate myself. Okay, so right now we're at our time limit for this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here. We'll get back into it next episode. As always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and remember, stay magical. See you guys.
It's time to get magical.